thank you all for being here, and as soon as Grand Moff Tarkin arrives, we shall get the staff meeting underway.
Apologize for my tardiness, Lord Vader. We had a small Monarch infestation in the hangar bay that required my immediate attention. It shan't happen again.
Grand Moff Tarkin, are you... just a second. Are you aware that, that you're a cat?
Yes, I was just noticing that. Sorry. My grandson was using this screen for a school project earlier. I'm not quite sure what he did. Let's see, trying to figure this out. Nope. No, I can't seem to turn it off. I am comfortable moving forward.
Are you sure?
I am sure, thank you.
As you wish. Then we shall proceed to the first order of business. We've had several complaints that there's some kind of monster rummaging around in the garbage compactor on the detention level. Does anyone have any information on that?
I do, Lord Vader. The creature is known as a Dianoga, an alien species native to the planet Vodran.
And why has it found its way aboard the Death Star?
Well, they can be super handy. They consume biological materials, and that can help us separate valuable metals in the garbage chute from the muck.
Why are garbage metals... Excuse me, why are valuable metals in there in the first place? I mean, if we want them, can't we just not throw them in with the biological materials?
I suppose so.
Please just dump that monster with the rest of the garbage the next time we jump into hyperspace.
Absolutely. Consider it done.
Splendid. What is the next item on the agenda?
We've had several requests for more safety rails around the battle station.
Safety rails? Who are these snowflakes? Why should we be spending more hard-earned credits just because they can't be bothered to see they're walking off a platform into an infinitely deep hole? Request denied. Next.
Well, I would like an update from the troopers who are tracking down the missing escape pod.
Yes. Yes, I too would like to know how that is going.
B579, can you inform us of your progress on Tatooine?
I can. We managed to track down the escape pod. There were no plans, but we did find evidence that there were a couple of droids in the pod. So we set out on dewbacks to track them down.
Dewbacks? Why on dewbacks? Wouldn't a speeder have been more efficient?
Well, maybe, but dewbacks seem to be more cost-effective.
And fun.
You know that those were top-secret plans in that pod, correct?
Yes.
And that I had already killed a whole bunch of people to try and recover those plans, correct? Like whole hallways worth of people?
Yes.
So, why did you think this was the time to try and save us some credits?
Well, in all respects, Lord Vader, we all remember the time you force-choked KJX-788 for buying the 2-ply toilet paper.
Yes, wait. You did do that.
Fine, I'll let the dewback slide. This time. What happened next?
Well, we tracked down the droids to a sandcrawler filled with Jawas. They had picked them up and then sold them. So we murdered the Jawas and then went to the nearby moisture farm where those droids had been sold.
Oh, really? Well, whose moisture farm did they get sold to?
The one by Owen and Beverlars, Your Lordship.
Oh, how is Owen doing? He's my stepbrother, you know.
He is? Oh, we did not know.
Yes, I'm from Tatooine. I was a young slave boy who raced pods there until the Jedi freed me and took me to Naboo.
Are the two of you close?
Not exactly. We met only briefly, just before I went on a murderous rampage after some sand people killed my mom. Owen Lars. Maybe I should touch base with him.
Oh, or maybe you should Do you think he has a force ghost?
What?
We didn't know you were related, and he resisted giving us information.
So we barbecued them, he and his wife both.
Did you at least use an interrogation droid?
Like I said, we were trying to save money.
Plus, this was more fun.
Excuse me, what are you doing here? This is a secure Zoom conference.
Oh, please. This Zoom call was easier to break into than Starkiller Base. Pro tip, the Empire probably would have won 8 times over if they just managed their passwords better.
I'm sorry, who are you exactly?
Well, I'm just a concerned fan. Can't stand to watch you ruin this sketch.
And just pray tell, how are we ruining this sketch?
So many ways. First of all, there's your Zoom pic. Cats in Star Wars don't look like Earth cats. Your picture should be a lost cat or a took, obviously. And don't get me started on how weak this version of Darth Vader is.
Oh, what? Did he just call me?
Weak! We all know the real Darth Vader would have killed those fools a long time ago. Not scary at all.
So you don't think I'm scary? I can change that.
Ha! I'd like to see you try. What are you doing?
Ah, your feelings betray you.
What feelings?
You are a fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Not the animated one, the M. Night Shyamalan one.
No, it is not true.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true. And if you don't get off the Zoom call right now, I'm going to force text everyone you know about it.
Force texts aren't a thing, are they?
Try me.
It's been nice talking to you all. Everybody, have a good day. Goodbye.
Nice work.
You've still got it, Lord Vader.
And if you two don't get off this call right now, I will force choke you right through the Zoom call.
Later. Bye.
Friends of Convergence, please welcome to the stage your host for the Convergence 2021 closing ceremony, Gregory Parks.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Convergence closing ceremonies. I am your host, Gregory Parks, pronouns he, him. Our 4 days together at Convergence 2021 are drawing to a close, and this is the beginning of the Minnesota Long Goodbye. I had a pretty good time. How about you? Honestly, I was just happy to be out of the house. How about you? So, were these 4 days the stuff of legends? Only time will tell. But let's bring out someone who might be around a few centuries from now, still telling the tale. The robotic mascot of Convergence, Connie.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Did everyone have a great time? As great of a time as I did?
Mark II, are you feeling okay?
Oh, I feel fine. Oh, but I'm not Mark II. I'm the original Connie.
I don't understand. You look like Mark II.
Oh, yeah. We swapped bodies. Oh, this is so embarrassing. You see, Mark II and I were doing some traveling before the convention, and Mark II found these ancient texts in a cursed crypt, and she was translating them while reading them out loud. I think the ancient Latin name for them was Cantos Libro Antiqua Non Legitor?
My Latin's a little rusty.
Ancient Latin.
Even rustier. So, What is that in English?
I think it's something like the Book of Ancient Spells that should not be read out loud.
Of course.
Anyway, Mark II had her nose in that book all the way home.
She has a nose?
You know what I mean, Greg. She brought the book with her to Con and was reading it over the weekend. I woke up this morning and, well, we swapped bodies.
Okay, I'm sorry. That is terrible. So you're in Mark II's body, and she's running around in yours?
Yep. Oh, but it's not that bad. The worst thing is this eye going back and forth. It kind of makes me feel dizzy, and when I talk to someone, I never feel like I'm making good eye contact.
But what are you going to do? There has to be some way to fix that.
Something like this has happened once before. We accidentally swapped backup disks, and that was pretty easy to solve. It was just a software issue. I'm not much of an expert on ancient occult forces, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. For now, we've got business to attend to. This was definitely an unusual year.
Yeah, and it just got weirder.
But everyone pulled together and made it exactly what CONvergence is all about. A community of fans and friends celebrating with parties, panels, and costumes.
And there were some incredible costumes this year.
Oh, it was so neat to see how many people integrated masks into their cosplays. Did you see Masquerade, Craig?
I sure did, Connie. But just in case anyone out there didn't catch it, here are this year's participants. Pardon me. Well, that was fast. We also had the Hull Contest, and these are the participants and winners of the Hull Contest. Congratulations to all of the participants in Masquerade and in the Hull Contest. One more round of applause, please. So in July, a contest was announced raffling off a CVG 2022 membership plus 3-room nights at the Hyatt for CVG 2022. Those winners are Jeanette Mauscher, Wade Fields, Rena Cummings, David Benhart, and Samuel Donatel. Congratulations to all of the winners of the Filda Hotel sweepstakes. Ah, Connie, fix things already?
Are you addressing me?
Mark II.
Of course.
So, you're stuck in Connie's body. Are you doing okay in there?
Mostly. Binocular vision is something to get used to, and I'm stuck smiling. Oh, thanks for asking. Oh, what did I just say? Connie's niceness just permeates these circuits. It's nauseating.
Oh, you don't sound happy to be in there, Mark II, so why did you swap bodies with Connie? What are you planning to do?
Nothing. I didn't do this on purpose.
Oh, come on.
No, really. I was just reading from my new book, translating out loud like you do, and zap. You know, they really should put the warnings before the spells.
So this happened completely by accident.
Look, I admit it's tempting to pull some shenanigans while I'm in Connie's body. A little identity theft, maybe a diamond etch tattoo somewhere that would take her a long time to find. But I'm really trying to put my villain ways behind me. I'm just here to help out with this closing ceremony stuff you and Connie seem to think are so important. Because I said I would. I told her that I'd make one of the announcements.
Well, that's great, Mark II. Thank you. I'm happy to have you be part of the team.
I don't know if I can do this. It's hard enough to be agreeable and smiling in my own body. I feel like I'm losing myself right now. I know what I need. Affirmation from my loyal meat babies. Hit it. That felt good. Okay, I can do this. Connie said I could do any one of the announcements I wanted, and I choose this one, the dead dog. Which dog died this year? Was it Clifford? I hope it was Clifford.
Whoa, that is dark.
Oh, Marmaduke?
No, Mark II.
Oh.
I know you know that's a figure of speech, and what dead dog really is.
Unpaid intern assistant? Turn this page. Anyways, I know just about everything, Greg, and I know everything, and I mean that. But let's pretend for a moment, just a microsecond, that I don't. What is this dead dog?
Okay, dead dog is a con term for activities around the hotel after the formal conclusion of the convention. That includes a dead dog movie at Cinema Rex. And tonight, they're showing Trailer Park. Cinema Rex's collection of trailers for upcoming movies. And that is happening at Cinema Rex at 8 p.m.
So what am I announcing?
I guess that stuff I just said.
Sigh. This is why I don't play well with others.
I really am sorry about that, Mark.
I don't believe you.
Hey, you must have had some fun at the con this year. What did you like about CONvergence 2021?
The stuff of legends? The legends were okay. Needed more stuff. A gift basket would have been nice.
Okay, but aside from not personally getting enough tribute, you thought con was okay?
Could have been better.
Well, of course it could have been better. It could always be better, and that's why we ask for feedback and suggestions so we can find out what our members want so we can try to offer a better convention experience for them.
No one ever takes my suggestions.
You make suggestions? Like what? What are your suggestions?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked.
Unpaid intern assistant? Here's one of my suggestions. Print convention maps on the backs of the t-shirts so that if you get lost in the hotel, you just have to look at the person walking in front of you.
That's creative.
Oh, okay. And the next one? Another personal favorite of mine. Replace membership badges with membership tracking and shock collars. It's a solution for tracking and security in one. Allow me to demonstrate. Do it.
That seems a little extreme.
This is brainstorming. I don't need your negativity, Gregory. Next suggestion. Come. Yep. Take a year off of con and come back fresh. Oh, wait, this is an old one. Here's a goodie. If members are going to be required to wear masks, have them wear full face masks so I don't have to look at their skull flesh.
I'm starting to sense a tone here.
Okay, come on. Okay, this one is more of a complaint than a suggestion. I was told the shuttles from the airport were free, but I wasn't allowed to keep it.
What about art? Do you like art?
Oh, my pattern recognition algorithms are detecting a segue.
Correct.
I know.
There was no art show, award show. Let me
Keep
say
trying,
that again.
Gregory.
Wait, I'm sorry, what did you say to me?
Go.
Okay. At least I have my own body.
Shock collar on you right now.
There were no art show awards given this year, but we thank everyone who shared their art with us.
Best art show awards ever.
Oh, come on now, Mark II.
I don't know much about art, Gregory, but I know what I like.
And?
I didn't like it.
Well, the rest of us...
How dare you leave before me? Do it. Do it again. Do it. Do it.
Hail Mark II! That was tough to see. All right. Well, the rest of us really enjoy seeing great things featured in the art show and missed the awards this year. We do look forward to the art show awards returning in 2022. Next up, a short video from our friends at the Geek Partnership Society.
GPS would like to thank you for all of your generous support, both online and in person. Thanks to you, we were able to raise more than $5,000 at the charity auction. Don't forget, we have the Pirate Gala Cruise coming up September 19th out of Stillwater. Tickets are still available. Just go to www.geekpartnership.org/events/pirate-cruise. Come dressed in your favorite pirate regalia and join us as we say, "Arr, matey." We are also running a membership drive. Basic membership is free, but to keep the fun going all year round, we also need volunteers and monetary donations. To donate to our current GoFundMe campaign, please go to www.charity.gofundme.com/Geek Partnership Society. This campaign runs through September 5th. Or you can donate directly at www.geekpartnership.org/donate-page. And don't forget, all donations are tax deductible. Thank you again for all of your support. GPS has events year-round. To find the most recent schedule, go to www.geekpartnership.org. And if you're dangerous when bored, then you belong with us. I am so exhausted. It's been one hell of a convention. It's been so great, man. Feels so good to have a convergence again.
Thank you once again to the Geek Partnership Society for all they do at CONvergence and throughout the year.
All I'm saying is, if they're not going to give me driving directions, what's the point? What? Anyways, ignore the human. So, I mean, what is the point of GPS then?
But still, Merc 2, are we going to have another conversation about your attitude?
I certainly hope not.
It's great that you're not trying to slave the convention this time, but you can't be criticizing everything all the time.
Oh, right, you can criticize all things some of the time and some of the things all of the time, but you cannot criticize all the things all of the time.
That's not what I meant. Don't embarrass me in front of CONvergence.
Me? Embarrass you? In front of all these meat monkeys with credit cards?
Merc 2, you should hear the words coming out of my mouth.
Oh, okay, I can't do this right now. Connie is Mark 2, and Mark 2 is Connie. This is not, who am I? Am I real? Am I even here?
Greg, are you okay?
Is it too Freaky Friday for you?
I guess we'd better cover until he comes back.
Wait, you mean we're in charge?
Well, for now, yeah.
Excellent.
Stop it! So, last year, 2020 was a bad con.
Yeah, nobody showed up.
But this year, 2,439 of you left your homes, put on masks, and got vaccinated. Not to mention everyone who watched our live stream from home. We thank everyone who joined us however they could, and for those who couldn't, we miss you so much.
They can't hear you say that.
And hope you can come back next year.
You know, I completely agree with that.
You do?
I'm trying to sound benevolent to lull you into a false sense of security. Is it working?
Not if you tell me about it.
Thank you for asking. Yes, I appreciate you asking, and I do feel better. I just needed to step out for a moment because this is honestly a little surreal, and my therapy told me I should name things. So.
That human aversion to change.
I'm sure you're not the only one who finds it confusing.
Especially to anyone watching without years of history with our convention's most lovable mascot characters.
We need to fix this. And I think I have an idea on how to do it. It's a crazy idea, but it's so crazy it just might work. Come on, Mark 2.
Okay. Oh yeah, go ahead, applaud for them. Yeah. So while the robots go do whatever they're going to do, it is now time to say goodbye to our CONvergence 2021 guests of honor. Our first guest of honor, Elsa Hunnesson. Now, unfortunately, Elsa had to leave early, but she recorded a goodbye message for us.
Hi, I'm Elsa Hunnesson. It's been a pleasure being a guest of honor this year at CONvergence 2021. I'm so thankful to everybody who's come to panels and signings, who has interacted with me using my interpreters, who have been incredible, and to everybody who's worked on staff, because this does not happen because one person does it, it's because an entire community wants to have it going. So it's been a delight to be here, and I can't wait to come back.
Thank you to Elsa Hunnesson. Next, Laura Ann Gilman. Laura, would you care to join us on stage and share any closing ideas?
Look, another cat toy. This is actually my third year at CONvergence. The first year, a friend said to me, "You got to come out here. Seriously, you'll love it." And I did. And the second year I came out because I wanted to see all the friends I'd made that first time. And then 2020 happened. And then I got this sort of gentle query of, would you like to be our guest of honor? And I'm like, oh, hell yes. I love this convention. You guys are great. I've been in fandom since I was 11. I've run conventions, I've attended conventions, I've thrown parties at conventions. You guys throw a good weekend. This was worth walking into an airport for. And I especially want to do a shout out to every single volunteer. It's been really hard. You guys, up until the last minute, weren't even sure really if you were going to be able to get it done. You did. Everything from here, I'm not going to say it's going to be easy because no convention is ever easy. But you have done incredible things and will continue to do so in the future. Thank you.
And our next guest of honor, T. Aaron Sisko.
Sorry, I try to control my fangirl. No, I don't. This is so, oh man, there's kids here, aren't there? This is so cool. Like, so cool. It is. I've been coming to CONvergence for a little bit, and the first time I came was a lot longer ago than I want to think about, because I was a lot younger then. But this is home from that first time I came. I look really cool in that picture. And so, no, but what's even cooler is like looking at all of you, because my bar for awesomeness is just, it happened. And it happened. Like, we had Con, and not only did we have Con, it was really fucking groovy too. See that? I can censor myself. It was so good. So I don't know where to start with thank you. So okay, I guess first I'll do easy. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you, thank you. But seriously, thank everybody for coming, and I want to give like huge kudos to the liaison staff, like Kat and Steph and just phenomenal Lisa, because I literally like holy shit. And I know that I'm supposed to have like some kind of insightful anecdote or something smart, because Laura Ann is brilliant. Buy her books, buy Elsa's books, support local art, support CONvergence, come back next year, buy extra tickets or registrations. Memberships. Thank you, Harley. Buy memberships. And yeah, let's keep Con going. This is
One more round for our guests of honor. Okay, I apologize. I'm being told we have a live video feed of Connie's plan to restore her and Mark II to their proper bodies right now just outside the hotel. And apparently that plan is to run into each other very fast and smack into each other very hard. But what could go wrong? Well, yeah, let's watch this. Come on! Okay, we don't get to see this. Wait. Okay, I am being told that we don't have video, but we do have audio. Live audio.
Are we on? All right. Good evening, friends of CONvergence. From Mainstage to the live stream and all the ships at sea. We're here outside the Hyatt Regency Hotel, where Connie, the robot mascot of CONvergence, and Connie Mark II, her recovering villain sister, have been body swapped, personality switched, in a shamelessly derivative parody of the Freaky Friday film franchise. Well-worn territory indeed. As a solution to this cinematic circumstance, the robots propose to run at each other very fast, hoping that the force of the colliding bodies will somehow restore their minds to their respective original host forms. Does a robot consciousness obey Newton's law of motion? We're about to find out. A crowd has gathered to watch the spectacle. The robots are standing about 100 feet apart, limbering up for their run, which seems more of a symbolic gesture for a robot. They appear just about ready to up. There they go! They're sprinting towards each other at amazing speed, quickly closing the distance between them. They're each leaning forward, heads down, barreling towards each other at a tremendous speed. Almost there, just 20 feet apart. 10, 5... crowd doesn't know what to think. It's complete carnage here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I can't even... The pieces are so twisted and distorted. It's almost impossible to tell which robot any given piece might have belonged to. Oh, just deformed pieces, pebble and purple and silver everywhere. Some spectators are picking up pieces from the ground and running off with them as souvenirs. Any hope of ever reassembling the beloved mascot seems to be gone. I can't go on. This is the worst thing.
Connie, Mark II, you're okay.
Yes, of course we're okay. I'm back, baby.
But the announcer said you were in pieces.
No, he exaggerates for effect. He's being a bit of a sensationalist. Fake news, am I right?
Okay, so you're both fine and back in your bodies, and we're done with this bit.
Yep. Moving on.
At opening ceremony on Thursday, Andrea and Connie put out the call for volunteers, and you did not disappoint. The convention could not happen without volunteer help.
CONvergence is people. It's made from people.
Is that a Soylent Green reference, Connie?
Well, would you prefer the words of my dear personal friend, late and very missed Sir Terry Pratchett?
CONvergence is volunteers the whole way down?
No. Greg, you're a gentleman and a scholar. Oh, I think I'm missing a gear. Help me look for it, sis.
Here to thank our volunteers is our Director of Communications and External Relationships, Jonathan Palmer.
All right, thank you, Gregory. Thank you, everybody who's here. It is wonderful to see so many people. CONvergence is a year-round organization that culminates in this convention, and every year a mind-boggling number of people donate their time, expertise, and talent to make CONvergence happen, and this year was an extraordinary one. Our members, the parties, the cosplayers, the dealers, the wonderful hotel staff, so many people contribute to CONvergence in amazing ways, and we want to thank them all. But our biggest thanks go to those who volunteer for the convention, doing the jobs that need to be done to make CONvergence happen. This year, we are especially grateful to those who stepped up under extraordinary circumstances to make sure we could present a convention this year and to make sure that CONvergence would continue. And we've got Uber volunteers. We call any volunteers who give 30 hours or more of their time an Uber volunteer. 30 hours or more is a ton of time spent doing the work of the convention, and we literally could not make this convention happen without them. Those are all the people that are making sure different things work, that you can get food in Consuite, that you can get into the party rooms. So thank you to our Uber volunteers. Give them some applause. Now, if that wasn't enough, the work of the convention committee starts months before the convention happens. Planning, preparing, and attending meetings. And if you've never been on a part of a convention committee, you really can't imagine all the work that goes into putting on a major convention like this. Many members of our CONCOM are right now doing their jobs around the hotel, keeping the convention running until the very end. So we want to say thank you to all of our convention committee. And we also want to say thank you to you all for being part of this. That is the piece that says that CONvergence is more than a hotel, it's the people, it's the community. And one of the ways we want to say thank you to everybody is we are doing a special $10 discount from now through August 15th at noon. Registration for a membership will be $75. Thank you, one and all. Thank you for being here. Wakanda forever.
Geez, Greg, we're almost done here. What's left to talk about?
Next year's theme.
If it's not by Hans Zimmer, I'm not interested.
Well, not that kind of theme, silly. What is the theme, Greg? I've been avoiding my email so that it's a surprise.
Oh, so that's why you didn't join my Rick and Marty, Marty, we gotta go back, Marty. A Rick and Morty flash mob. You must not have read the email.
Yes. That's why, yeah, for sure. Just that.
Yeah.
I read it. I didn't go because of my total lack of interest.
Okay, well, at least it wasn't because I didn't get the name straight. CONvergence is a gathering of fans and creators of science fiction and fantasy to celebrate those things we love and share in common. In addition, part of the stated core values of CONvergence events are to enrich and expand our diverse community and to inspire each other through creativity, learning, and service. More than 20 years ago, we took the name CONvergence because we wanted this to be a place where all fandom could come together. There has never been a more important time to step up and demonstrate who we are, the things we love, and celebrate, in the words of Mr. Spock, our infinite diversity in infinite combinations. The diversity of the fandom and of the cultural inspiration and history behind the worlds of science fiction and fantasy that we love. We ask you to join us here at the Hyatt Regency Hotel, August 11th through 14th, 2022, for CONvergence Represent.
I can't wait! As the author and former guest of honor, Chuck Tingle, said, "Today brings another opportunity to prove love and this is a trop you can take in your own way.
I had my own Chuck Tingle quote, but they told me I couldn't say it here.
What? Mark 2, Mark 2, wait for me.
Well, it's about that time. Here's our CONvergence Events Board of Directors to say farewell.
Sandworms, huh? Did Sephiroth do this? Now kiss.
Okay, is everybody here?
I think so.
Yep.
Here. I don't think my camera's on. Can anyone see me?
No. No.
Hold on. Can't hear anybody else. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, hold on. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah.
I can always hear you.
Are we good now? Can we start? Please? Yes.
Yeah. Okay, can we settle this? Opening ceremonies is starting soon.
That ship has sailed. It's closing ceremony.
Well, closing ceremonies is starting soon.
It's underway. We're live.
I move that Mikey speak for the board in addressing the membership at opening ceremony.
It's closing ceremony.
Closing ceremony.
Is there any debate about this? Okay, so let's put it to a vote. All in favor, say aye.
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 Okay, all those against, the ayes have it. The motion carries.
Why couldn't we do this Thursday?
Mikey, if you please.
I think Mikey's muted.
Mikey. Mikey, you're still muted. Mikey.
We can't hear you, Mikey.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I've got him muted. Hold on.
And so, welcome back to CONvergence. We missed you.
Good enough.
Yeah, it works for me.
I couldn't have said it better myself. So that was the CONvergence Board of Directors. Thank you to the board, our volunteers, to the membership, and thanks to you, Connie.
Aw, thank you, Greg.
I'm here too, bitches.
Thank you too, Mark II.
Yeah, and the rest. Now I know how the professor and Marianne felt.
Well, everyone, that's a wrap on CONvergence 2021, and we'll see you next year.
Woo! This is when you're supposed to be on stage. There they are. Hello, everyone. Move up. Move up. Move up. Move up. Move up. Go up, Forrest. Move up. Go up there. There. Bye, everyone. Have a good year. Be safe.
You're still here?